Alright, I'll craft you a long, emotional story about fake friends, with enough drama and life lessons to really hit hard. Amara had always been the kind of girl who gave her whole heart to her friends. She believed in loyalty, in showing up for people no matter the hour or the cost. If a friend called her at midnight crying, she would put on her shoes and rush over. If someone needed money, even when she had little, she would give without thinking twice. So when she met Zainab and Kelvin at her new job, she thought she'd found her people. They laughed together, shared secrets during lunch breaks, and tagged each other on social media as besties for life. Amara opened her home to them, invited them to family gatherings, and trusted them with things she never told anyone else. But what Amara didn't see was the mask behind their smiles. At first, it was little things. Zainab would borrow clothes and forget to return them. Kelvin would tease her in public, calling it just jokes, even though it stung. Then came the bigger betrayals, Zainab spreading a private story she had told in confidence, Kelvin taking credit for her work in front of the boss. Still, Amara made excuses for them. They didn't mean it. They're just stressed. They're my friends. Friends don't hurt you on purpose. The breaking point came one rainy Friday night. Amara found out they had been throwing parties without inviting her, but using her name to get people to come. Amara will be there. They told everyone, knowing she'd never even heard about it. Worse, she learned they had been talking badly about her behind her back, calling her too emotional and too generous for her own good. That night, Amara cried harder than she ever had. Not because she lost friends, but because she realized they had never truly been her friends at all. The next Monday, she walked into the office with her head high. When Zainab and Kelvin tried to greet her with their fake smiles, she simply nodded and kept walking. No confrontation, no dramatic scenes. She was done giving her energy to people who only drained it. Months later, Amara had a new circle of friends. Real friends. People who celebrated her wins without jealousy, who respected her boundaries, and who showed up for her the way she showed up for them. And every time she thought about Zainab and Kelvin, she smiled, not in anger, but in gratitude. Because losing fake friends had made space for real ones to enter her life. Moral: some people are only friends when it benefits them. Learn to recognize the mask before it breaks you, and never be afraid to walk away from a table where love and respect are not being served.